and then also put May on your list too, because I mentioned that before originally.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, you did see May.
I
finally watched
seeing it. Yep. I'll tell you, Nightlight just covered that on their podcast. So
oh, no shit.
That
Cool.
might be worth checking out then.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Freddie and Prince talking about that one. So that promises to be a good time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I will definitely listen to that, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Cool ass movie. I liked it a lot. Super weird.
It is very weird. It's got some cool bits to it, and it is super early aughts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hell, it's got Jeremy Sisto in it.
Dude, for real. Yeah. That's what the year 2000 or like the year of 9/11.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000. Oh, Conan. We all love Conan.
Yeah. Shout out to La Bamba.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to La Bamba. Oh, he's a great guy. And Guillermo on the Kimmel side of things. Vegas
very
boy.
Similar vibes.
So, absolutely. And the Masturbating Bear.
Something that I haven't done in roughly 10 months. So here we go. Hello, horror fam, best friends, and ghoulish knights, and welcome to the 55th episode of Murders with Mertens. I'm your host, Joe, and this is a podcast about horror. Psychological horror, cosmic horror, body horror, folk horror, sci-fi horror, the horror-adjacent thrillers, the psychologically terrifying, scary films in general. Each episode, I sit down with a guest and discuss one of their favorite scary films so we can gush about everything that makes it just so damn cool, except for this evening, because we're going to be doing something just a little bit more freeform. Viewers, thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. It certainly helps with the engagement. If you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you are so inclined. It's free to do, and you look cool doing it. Audio listeners, the show is also available on podcast services around the world like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so don't forget to leave a rating and a comment when you stop by, 5 stars if you're a real one. But enough of all that housekeeping, as I have the pleasure of welcoming back for his second appearance, Mr. OMGzus himself. Jacob, welcome back. How the hell are you?
I'm great, man. Glad to be back. And also, how's it feel to be on Neon Pocket Dimension podcast as well at the exact same fucking time? That's right, baby. It is a crossover event. It is your podcast. It is my podcast. It's just the two of us, and we're embodying the power of our podcast together. Of course, Pocket Dimension, a place for all things you can nerd out on, which includes horror movies, which we're talking about tonight. It's, of course, October, the time where shit is spooky, and we're watching hella scary movies. I know that Joe Mertens here, who is the guest, of course, tonight. You've been watching 100 movies for 100 days or something like that.
Not
How far behind are you on
I
that?
am super behind. I've got 43 under my belt. There is no chance in hell I make it to 100 this year. Life has just gotten in the fucking way. I hate to say it, but
agreed.
But I've seen some cool shit.
I could be pushing maybe 30 because I've been trying. I've been really trying, like, as often as I can. And I've watched some good stuff. I've watched some stuff that's whatever. There's been some surprises, and then there's a fun activity we've been doing in this house that I can't wait to show you, which I'll show you on my webcam. And it's actually a list of the movies, I'll just put it that way. And some we have never seen before, and we've been having a good time with that. So that's just a tease for what we're going to talk about. But of course, your podcast is typically we're recapping movies. So I figured I mean, on my podcast, typically we're just talking about nerdy shit. So I figure we could do a little bit of both, of course. We'll try to do abridged recaps of some of these movies we talk about tonight, which I think could be a fun way to like dip our toe into your formula. And then we have a quiz game that could be horrible and janky, but we're gonna play it together. I think it's got 2 different pages. I've also found flashcards because I'm like, okay, why am I gonna just quiz you? We need to do it together. So all these things are coming up, and yeah. That's all. That's what I got. That's how I'm going to start this.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Yes, we have crossover bonanza madness going on here, and also drinks. So elbows up.
What are you drinking? Oh my God, what is that? Is that
a
old
massive
fashioned?
old fashioned in front of me here?
That's sick.
And made with some cheap bourbon. So all right. Well, what are you
Oh,
drinking
that's
on your end
badass.
there?
This is I'm starting with the Heineken 00. Okay, it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
But I got a Modelo in there. I could drink. Why not?
That'll work.
Have fun with it.
Yes.
Hey, I did my workout today. All right, we had our dinner. I had my
Good for
protein. I am live on Twitch, so we might see a little bit of the chat popping off on my end of things, and I'll read those comments if they do pop up. But I do just have to say, all this month I've been doing streams where I've had Tangia active, and people keep sending jump scares because I just have jump scares set up, and it's been a lot of fun. I don't want that to get away in the way of tonight. We're not doing that tonight. All right. You can't even see what's going on here anyway. So we won't have any of that. I'm just letting you know. However, if you do want to check those out, I'll show you a couple clips later. But yeah, these people have been scaring the shit out of me lately. It's a fun time.
I'm glad you've been seeing some stuff that you've never seen before. That's kind of the spirit of that whole 100 horror films in 92 days challenge. I've been sticking with that one particular rule this year, which I haven't done in the past, because it's kind of hard to tell. You gotta pick stuff that you may or may not actually be into it, and you'll be halfway through it before you realize, this maybe isn't for me. But you only have a limited amount of time, and so you kind of end up having to force yourself through occasionally a stinker. That said,
with horror, it's like there are stinkers all over the place.
and that's really any genre. Let's be fair. But
no, you're right. You're right.
But there's a couple of films that we both have seen throughout this thing. We were both late in coming to Bring Her Back this past spring.
Yes.
And it just popped onto HBO Max fairly recently, and assuming that's probably where you've seen it as well. Jesus.
Well, I'll watch it on Hulu.
Okay. This is
same thing. I have HBO connected
movie.
To it.
I'm glad to see Rocket back. Definitely a little bit harder edge to it than Talk to Me, but wow,
100%.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with folks' take that it's like violence for violence sake.
No. This movie's about grief.
Yeah,
plain and simple,
and abuse.
Grief and abuse, exactly. Yeah,
horrific abuse, and that's going to be a big time hard out for a lot of people. And I can see people not vibing with this movie because of that. But shit, the performances in this film.
They are incredible. Literally. This is a movie where nothing is sacred and no one is safe, and one woman's quest for something at the cost of everything for everyone around her. Pretty intense fucking abuse, like you're saying, on the case of multiple, definitely child abuse, I would say, is like the main thing here,
Yeah.
which I know can be very triggering. So I can see why. I've seen people post about this on Reddit, and they're like, if the rest of this movie's like this, I don't know if I could watch it. And like now having seen it, I do understand that. But that's the thing about horror, right? Horror is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to tackle these fucked up topics. And if it makes you squirm, it's kind of done its thing.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think it's violence for violence sake. It's not like that. Because there's a reason why these things are happening. But it goes to show like how far people will hurt others to get whatever they want, or if
Mm-hmm.
they're so focused on one thing. And also just the fact that like human beings just cannot deal with death. It's tough. It's very tough for them. And obviously this is that incarnate total, like you said, total juxtaposition between the party atmosphere of fucking Talk to Me and how it's
Yeah.
just like dumb teens fucking up, and getting into like deep fucked up topics in this movie. So I was like, wow, did not expect that. But I thought it was pretty good. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars. That's where I'm sitting with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I gave it on Letterboxd. It's it's just very intense, very well shot, just like Talk to Me. Um, you know,
Yeah.
it, Jesus, Raka Raka, they kind of, well, clearly they cut their teeth making just gorgeous YouTube videos, all these awesome shorts,
Yeah.
and they're just ridiculously cool stuff. And yeah, yeah, I'm glad that they were able to, not have a sophomore slump necessarily. And I'm
Right.
interested to see what they end up doing with the Talk to Me sequel that they're planning on doing here before too long. So I believe that's their
Yeah.
next film. So
I was actually reading about Bring Her Back a little bit, and those people. And there's like did you know that there is some viral marketing for this movie? The blackangeltapes.com and this is not a cult.com or
mm,
.xyz. I found those URLs, and it's like almost like an alternate reality game or an ARG. You know what ARGs are?
yeah.
Great. So apparently, before they even started making YouTubes and stuff, these guys were also making ARGs. And
Oh,
like I think there's one called like Ashley's Dead or something like that, which is a really big one. It's
hmm,
like a murder mystery ARG. And they were the ones who made that. And so I found it really interesting. Like I just came up across, all that information today, and I was looking at it, and basically like the tapes that the woman is watching in the film,
mhm.
you can see like a website, basically like it seems like a dark web website where she probably bought that tape. And then there's other like
That's so
haunted fucked
fucked.
up artifacts on that site as well that like hint toward maybe more movies that these guys aren't going to make. And of course the cursed hand is one of the entries on there too. So really interesting. Like one of them is a sleep paralysis demon video, and
Oh,
I'm like, they're gonna make a sleep paralysis movie. Who knows? There's like one entry for death masks. I'm like, yo, these guys already have lots of ideas, so I'm stoked for whatever's
nice.
next.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm totally down with them doing something sleep paralysis related. Um, there is such a great lo-fi horror film called Come True, which the main character is going to a sleep study at first in an effort to just have a stable place where she can spend the night away from home because she's got shit going
Nice.
on with her parents, um and things kind of spiral out of control from there with the sleep study because there's more sinister shit going on underneath, and it's really interesting. It's the dream sequences in it or something else, and I would love to see these guys take on something like that. So that's cool. I'm glad they've got, plenty of irons in the fire there. And yeah,
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure. I see that it's on Tubi, so I'm gonna definitely watch this. Thanks for the heads up. You know what? That's
nice.
another thing about today is I feel like you're gonna be throwing movies my way, and I'm gonna be like writing them down. Just watch a bunch of them.
That works. That works. Hey,
That's our first
hey,
one. Come true.
nice. Um, and then we've also both
Sweet.
seen VHS Halloween. Um,
Yes, sir.
Another solid entry
Um,
in the series, of which I've seen
true.
remarkably few. Um,
Okay, I was about to ask that to you. On the flip side, I've seen every fucking VHS movie, and I've actually been a fan for a while. Like, I think since shit, 20, what is it, 2025? Probably watched the first one in like 2013.
okay.
Then saw that the second one was out, and I was like, oh, let me watch that. And then I just been slowly watching them as I've either found them randomly or come out. And then they started coming out on Shutter.
Mhm.
Like Shutter produced. I already had a when I got Shutter for the first time. I had a backlog of like 3 to watch, which I watched, and now they're just coming out every year, and I'm just like just looking forward to it every year. And I feel like they always deliver like any anthology horror film, which is a great genre of horror films. Um, they're not all created equally.
No,
You know,
they're going to
some are
be a little
great,
hit
some
and
are not so
miss.
great.
Sure. I love
But that
that it
doesn't
was.
make them bad, you know?
Yeah, and I love that with an anthology film, you have, especially with short films like this, you have, just a lot of opportunity for people to explore and just try stuff. So
Yeah,
that's really cool. Um, so yeah. Last
absolutely.
year with the kind of alien and UFO themed Beyond, and then
Yeah.
this year we get just an overall Halloween theme and just wonderful, perfect timing and all that. But yeah, it was a good time. I liked the film that kind of wove itself in between all the other films with the energy
Yeah,
drink.
that's
It was a little over the
yeah,
top, but
Diet Phantasma.
yeah. It
So fucking awesome.
yeah. And of course, he had the little JD Vance baby man in.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
he showed up pretty quick, which cracked me up because you sent that JD Vance gif, and then it's the first fucking short, and you see him right away. I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah. Terrifying. I
Um,
know.
what one thing to keep in mind is ever since the first one, all the VHSs always have this like main plot, like in betweener is what I keep
Hmm.
calling it. Um, and what's interesting about the first ones is it seems to be more mysterious. Like I think in the first movie, it's a group of people who break into this house that heard something or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, this guy has a bunch of weird tapes." And then they go into a room and there's like a dead guy in a chair, and then there's like a whole bunch of tapes and like 10 TVs, CRT TVs, like old school, all like either blue. Remember the blue when you turn
Oh,
it to
yeah.
like video mode or static, and then they're just like this guy's like just look through the tapes, and so then that's how you get through it. But then as it keeps
Okay.
going back, like there's weird shit happening behind them, and they start to die probably, and and it kind of the plot continues to build in between each VHS movie. But then I like with these Shutter ones that they're just like, well, let's just create a weird thing that's going on, and it's not connected to people actually like putting the tape in the deck. And I think that either way works, but I'm finding these newer ones to be just like fun. I'm like, all right, what is it this time? It feels like some
Yeah.
fucked up Adult Swim thing.
Yeah. It's definitely a good time at the very least. It's I'm not expecting to be completely blown away, or have one of these be like my favorite film of the year or anything, but especially for
Oh yeah,
Halloween season here, it's just a good time. So excellent vibes,
yeah,
very
absolutely.
very good.
So out of the shorts from this movie, which one did you like the most?
That's a really good question. I like the one. I think it's actually directed by the director of Wreck. Um, that was remade as Quarantine.
Wreck.
The
I don't know.
Spanish found footage zombie film.
Oh, Rec.
Yep.
Record REC. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Yes. Rec. I in my head I was like Rec. WRECK. No, you're right. Yeah, it's the Rec guy. Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
awesome. That one felt the most professional, like shot.
Yeah, it definitely had a look to it. And I don't know, just for whatever reason, the performances felt a lot like the performances from that film. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty cool. But
yeah, the one named the fun sized one, the candy one.
Oh God.
Funny and so I looked it up. Funny enough, that's Casper Kelly, who has made like several Adult Swim shows, including Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, which has Henry Zabrowski in as the main character from Last Podcast on the Left.
Okay.
And I love that fucking show. And I was like, man, that short was just so ridiculous and like it felt so Gen Z coded, I'm like, oh my god, this feels like I'm watching a horror game playthrough or something. But I thought it was funny. But my favorite one was the last one with the haunted house and the record. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, they were all a good time. I mean, I didn't really find any of them to be stinkers, so it's
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in the one before this, Beyond, like the one that Justin Long made, the dog one.
Yeah.
That one isn't the best one, but like it's still good.
I love the one that Kate Siegel did with Alana Pierce.
That Kate Siegel did that one. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Yeah, that's her first time directing anything apparently, so that was neat.
Nice.
Yeah,
it was very Cronenberg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some good body horror for sure. On the more thriller side of things, I finally had the opportunity to see Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cloud. That's his new film from last year that finally got its streaming release here in the US like a week or two ago. If you subscribe to the Criterion channel, you could see it there. I ended up just buying it through Apple. There was this good little bundle. You could buy it, the digital version of it for like $20, but they had a twofer going with his much earlier film Cure for like $23, $24. And I'm like, well, yeah, I've got a Blu-ray of Cure, but I would love to have a digital version just handy. So sure, why not? So Cloud, though, very cool. It's about a reseller in, I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo in the beginning of the film, who, he just buys a shit ton of, like knockoff purses and then turns them around on, different auction websites for hopefully a profit. And he is basically pissed off everybody and everyone around him. And he ends up renting a house in the countryside with his girlfriend so he can kind of get away from people and continue his business. And shit just starts spiraling out of control for him. Much less supernatural stuff than the other Kurosawa films that I've seen, like Cure and Pulse. I feel like people know Pulse a little bit more from him. But damn, if it isn't cool in the way it plays out. Cure and Pulse definitely have almost a cosmic horror vibe to them. Just in how odd everything is. Cure's from like around 97, 98, and Pulse is like early aughts. They're just unsettling. And in some ways, even though Cloud is just much more of a thriller, it's still, fairly unsettling in all the crap that's happening to these people throughout the course of the film. So definitely worth a watch.
Nice. These are
What
going on the
else?
list.
Awesome. Also, just beautifully shot film as well. It's cool
Kurosawa.
stuff. Yeah, just not that Kurosawa. Um, no relation. This particular Kurosawa. I don't know if you've seen Drive My Car. It's this Japanese
Mm-mm.
drama from 2-3 years ago. It got a lot of like award buzz around the time, and it's like this 3-hour long drama about this stage actor who goes down to Hiroshima to direct a play. It's oh God, what's the play? Uncle Vanya, the Russian play, and this actor's shtick is that he when he directs a play, he'll get like all of his actors from all over the world and they just perform in their native language, and then there will be subtitles on a big screen up behind everyone, with both English and Japanese then, just so that people can, kind of act without having to try to perform in a language they may not be familiar with or whatever. And it's just like all the interpersonal drama going on throughout all their table reads and all that stuff. It's like, it sounds like the most boring, pretentious shit, but is fucking compelling. And this dude was a protege of this Kurosawa. So just kind of interesting stuff, cool films for sure.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm writing these down. These are these are getting written down.
Fun. I feel like
Sweet.
Drive My Car would be, it's not, it's not a thriller, it's not horror, but it's just, like I said,
No, I mean, I'm just writing them.
Drama. And
I'm sure Joy would probably want to watch that.
Really good one to be in a little bit of an altered state and just vibe out for 3 hours. It's
nice.
Yeah, kind of like God, what's the other the Wim Wenders film from a couple of years ago, where the guy's the janitor going around Tokyo cleaning toilets, and he just lives a very simple life. Shit.
I don't know.
Perfect Days. Perfect Days. It's very similar film. It's just
all right.
You just watch it and vibe.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yes, I do remember this. Yeah,
very cool. Sad, but very cool.
Nice.
What else have you seen that's a little new to you?
Well, you just mentioned Cosmic Horror, so I'll talk about that movie. There's this movie called The Borderlands, which is pretty cool. So my favorite type of horror movies are found footage. Like, I love found footage movies. I just feel like it just feels more real. It's like fun. I know that they're shaky, so like, people who can't handle motion sickness and stuff, it can get a little weird. So like, that's why I don't fault people for not checking them out. But for those of you who can, it's like Wreck. We were just talking about Wreck. Wreck 1, excellent. I still need to watch the sequels, which I'm sure are also good. But The Borderlands came up on a list on Shudder, and so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. It might be like overly Catholic or something, who knows? But I'm like, if it's like a scary haunting thing, fuck it, And it got some good reviews. It's kind of a heady movie for a found footage movie. It's like, you really need to pay attention to the details because things are happening that you may miss, and the way it ends is very unexpected. Like I said, it does veer into the cosmic horror, which is it's a twist of the movie. So I'm not going to talk about what that is, and it's not exactly apparent. But it almost like watching that movie feels like trying to solve a mystery, because they're trying to solve a mystery, but watching it, you're also trying to solve that mystery until the very, very end, and then you realize, oh, that's what this has been about. And it's really a rug pull, but that's what's great about this movie. I thought it was really interesting, and also like it does like feature like Catholic like or like the corporate structure of Catholicism, if you will. And it's more the movie is really just about like the whole miracle process. If you don't know, people like will have a miracle, and then so they'll send a claim to the Catholic
Right.
like church, and then they'll send a guy to like verify that the
Yep.
fucking miracle's real. These are the people trying to figure that out. It's about
Okay.
them. It's like
Very
an AV
interesting.
guy and an investigator working as a team and living in the house in the, like on the borderlands of Britain.
Okay.
So that's where I'm gonna leave it. It's a dope ass movie. I think it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. If you have Shudder, throw it on, watch it.
Yeah, as a very, very lapsed Catholic myself, then yeah, I'm sure I would find it very interesting. You know, agnostic,
Yeah, you'll get a kick out of it.
bordering on atheist, but you know, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm
man,
the same way, but
I love that
on
kind
the
of
Christian
shit
side of
too.
things.
So yeah, yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, I'll definitely add that to the list, especially since it's on Shudder. Shudder's a gold mine for a time of year like this, you know.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And speaking of Shudder and found footage adjacent, there's this really cool kind of mockumentary, because you know it's presented as a doc about shamanism in northern Thailand. And it's actually written by the guy that wrote and directed The Wailing, which is just fucking awesome South Korean film.
Yeah.
Very long, but very cool. But this one, it's this documentary crew that's going around Thailand, basically interviewing shamans, and yeah, they kind of focus in this area in northern Thailand, and they find this lady who's, you know, been doing this all her life, and she's got a niece that is exhibiting the same signs that she did when she was a teenager, or you know, in her young 20s or something like that. And the crew follows this family around as all of this stuff is happening, and you know, it delves into possession eventually, and it just all spirals out of control. And there is such clever, subtle little shit that happens visually throughout this film. Just fun little blink and you'll miss it type stuff. But also just cool story, creepy as fuck. The Medium.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, this one I keep scrolling past only just because like I don't have anything against foreign films. I'm just typically like not sitting down and staring at the TV like the entire time. So it's just harder to watch a movie with subtitles.
Well,
which is why every chance I can, I do watch like a foreign film. Like I just finally watched Ganjiam Haunted Asylum, which is
nice.
a fuck ton of fun. It's a lot of fun. I love the influencer like content creator angle at the beginning of the movie, just to kind of see like the Korean culture in that way, and just like the twists that are in it
that I need to see.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yes.
I'll have to check that out too. Fun fucking movie though. But sorry to interrupt.
No. Everybody talks that one up, and for good reason. That is a fun ass found footage film. And the whole like streamer influencer angle that they have. We're gonna hit this many views, and we're all gonna make, you know, a ton of money. And yeah, man.
They're like, we're at 500,000 views now.
Yeah,
we can't stop.
Oh yeah. People are dying, but we can't stop.
Figures. Which also, it's, you know, great. We have to shout out Grave Encounters as well.
Yes.
Which I think is, I don't know what came first. It may have been Grave Encounters. I feel like that movie kind of covered like a little bit of that ground work of what, but I have nothing against people being inspired by that movie and making their own version of it. Because I've seen quite a few. And I'm stoked to watch The Medium. Definitely will. But yeah, by the way, the second one is garbage. I just have to put that out there. It's a horrible fucking movie.
Oh yeah, you know what? I saw your comment
Grave
on
Encounters
that.
too.
Yeah.
It might be worth a watch once, but like do a drinking game or something, you know? Like make it fun.
I was
all right. Keep talking. I can hear you.
I'm with you about foreign films, and that I love them. I love, especially horror, just seeing stuff from other cultures, and you know, just all these neat films from all over the world. The problem is I end up watching a lot of movies while I'm trying to eat dinner. and
Yeah, right.
trying to read subtitles while you're trying to eat or while you're trying to cook is just a pain in
Yeah.
the ass. So
Yeah.
I
I mean, for
understand.
me too, like, yeah. I do them when I work as well sometimes,
Yeah.
which I do have to rewind a lot, like, because I'm looking down at my phone while I'm working.
Yeah.
And then I'll miss like a jump scare and I'm like, fuck, I have to rewind it and stare.
That
But
was my problem
I,
with VHS Halloween. I fell asleep halfway through the film because I was watching it after a long day at work. And I wake up with the credits rolling and it's like, where did I fall asleep now? So, you're backing up, backing up, backing up. It's
yeah,
such a pain in the ass. It's
yeah. Dude, I know that feeling and I hate that shit. But also Joy always gets really mad at me for leaving horror movies on and falling asleep. Huh, babe? She's not listening. But she does. She's like, don't put a fucking horror movie on if you're gonna fall asleep. I'm like, okay, sorry.
yeah. Next thing you know, Jacob's
She'll wake up with like some fucked up. Yeah, she wakes up in the middle of the night and it's just like fucked up horror movies and
screaming.
I'm
Yes.
sleeping. Which is really funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so I try
good.
not to do that, but yeah, it can't help it. You get tired after a day, throw a movie
Yep.
on, get comfortable on the couch.
I know.
You
As soon
pass
as you
out.
get horizontal, that's the problem. Yep.
That's right.
Understood.
What other movie? Oh, I do gotta shout out a couple other found footage movies that kind of touch upon what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Deadstream,
Okay.
very
I know
good.
of it. Yeah.
Deadstream is the Twitch. It's the Twitch stream version of what we've been talking about. Found
Okay.
footage movie, which is cool. If you like Gonjam, you should watch it. It's really about one guy going to a haunted house to try to like get a lot of views, and it ends the way you think. And
Yeah.
then there's another one, Spree, which I just watched. It's got the kid from fucking
God, sounds familiar.
Stranger Things. He was the boyfriend that was hitting the Demogorgons with the bat. He's like the kind of the older one. He was like the sister's boyfriend guy. Anyway, he is a Spree driver, which is like Uber, and he's been trying to make it big on YouTube. And so to make it big, he does a stream where he drives sprees and kills everyone in his car, just for views. And it's just about like a crazy night. So yeah, lots of crazy shit like that happening, and it's like, okay, obviously these movies, this is the topic of 2025. Everyone's trying to be a content creator. Here we are podcasting. So it's just always fun seeing, or like even during COVID, we had that horror movie that was all shot via fucking
Host,
like whatever Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, Host, which ended up being good.
Zoom call. Oh, it was a great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So creative.
Yep. That basically that
I just
whole
love
cast,
when horror movies do that.
I supported their Kickstarter several years ago and they're still working on it, but you get updates every so often. But that whole cast and the writer of that film have a game called Ghosts, which is supposed to be full motion video. Kind of a throwback to 90s style FMV games. And it's basically those five ladies investigating some kind of a haunting or something, and you're like the person in the van controlling the cameras or whatever. So that's got a lot of potential, and I hope they're able to put this thing out. But
yeah, same. That sounds excellent. Totally am down. One more found footage movie that I have to ask. Do you like Hell House, the series? Have you seen the Hell House movies?
I've seen the first one and the one that came out like a year or so ago, the Carmichael Manor, which was really good. That was a great sequel.
Really good.
That
was technically the best one.
Yeah, I keep hearing how most of the sequels are not that good, and so I haven't really bothered. The first one's really good. I enjoyed the first one.
The first one's good, but I feel like the ending, they squander it a bit, and that's sort of what ruins it. But then, I mean, that's just horror films. But I agree that it is good. It is good. I do like the movie. I'd say the other two aren't the worst movies ever. Okay, if you just want something to be on,
Yeah.
and you can look over and see something going on every once in a while, those two are good for that. But just watching the first and last, that's perfect. I think that's really all you got to do. But
And
they
then
all
there's
they all build
the
upon
newer
that
one
plot.
this
All
year
of them.
too, right? So
There's
yeah.
another one.
Yeah, I think they're fairly recently
What?
released. Yeah. Or is coming
I don't
out
know.
or something like that. So I don't know.
Lineage. What? You're fucking right. When is that coming out?
I don't know.
Oh, it's out. It's out.
All I know
On
is
what?
I thought it was maybe in theaters.
Oh, it's on Shudder.
Oh, it is on Shudder. Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
I gotta watch that. Nice. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. Well,
Good shit.
speaking of theaters, I need to make an effort to try to go see the Black Phone 2 this week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to see it too. I don't think we'll go see it though, like in person. But I will watch it when it comes out.
If I can, I want to make that happen because I always want to support Derrickson and Cargill. They're such a good team.
Yeah.
Also, see, Cargill is an excellent follow on socials. He's definitely,
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's definitely, active on Blue Sky. Yet another Twitter refugee, but yeah, good times. Derrickson directing, Cargill writing, always a good pair. And it's just fun seeing Ethan Hawke as that villain.
I know. It's great.
Creepy. Good times.
Yeah. I mean, I like the other I like Sinister. It's a fun movie. But this is a whole other vibe,
Yes,
this is
very,
like
very different.
he's like the monster, which is awesome.
Yes. It's good.
Good shit.
Speaking of period films, I saw a really fun newer one on Shudder the other night, Night of the Reaper. Takes place
was it
in
good?
the 80s. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a ton of fun. Our
good
friend Carlos had mentioned it and that he was enjoying it, so I'm like, you know what, I'll give this a whirl. And it went to a place that I am happy to say I was not exactly expecting. I was a little suspicious of a couple of the characters, and I'm like, you know what, I was right to be suspicious, but for the wrong reasons. And
wow.
Yeah, that was cool. Nice. It's absolutely worth a watch, if nothing else, for the season.
It's been popping up on Shudder, and I've been sort of saving it, but then you know how the reviews are on there. People are just so stupid, but then I don't know. So I was just like, is this really worth my time? Should I wait? Maybe see if Joy wants to watch it with me. So I've been putting that one off for sure, and I've been prioritizing the found footage because she can't handle the it's too shaky, so that's why I'm like, I can watch those on my own.
Fair. But yeah, I feel like this would be a good like date film, so why not?
Yeah, sweet. I'm stoked. Have you ever seen House of the Devil?
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah. Another babysitter movie.
Yes. And very much there are some vibes from that. Yeah. But Ty West, I love his stuff.
Oh, Ty West is cool. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know it was Ty West. So yeah, I still have to see the third
film. Oh, Maxine.
No shit.
You still haven't seen Maxine? Okay.
I forgot he's the one who did House of the Devil. Yeah. I really liked X. And I like the second one way more. Yeah. Like I thought Pearl. Yeah, Pearl's fucking great. That's a great movie.
They're two very different films, that's for sure.
They hella are, yeah.
they're both just absolutely bananas, and And Maxine leans into that hardcore. Maxine feels a little bit like it's like a little homage to Giallo in some ways.
Oh, cool.
Which is always fun. I love that subgenre. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I know there were people that were a little more cool on it, but I still think it's a good time, and it's worth just finishing up the trilogy and just seeing how it plays out. I think that's neat.
It's definitely on the to-do list. As you can see, there's a lot of movies to watch.
Oh yeah.
Um, uh, like every year, I kind of try to hit a series of movies.
Okay.
Last year was all the Saws. Finishing all those up. That was intense. This year was all the rest of the Final Destination, starting from number 3.
I
Good
still have to see
times.
the new
Good
one.
times. The new one is really fucking good and a lot of fucking fun.
Nice.
Definitely like, there's an obvious formula for Final Destination. It's
yeah.
like, if you've seen one, they all kind of follow the same path. So, of course, a new one trying to take that concept and flesh it out even more. And it's like, movies have rules, right? Horror movies always have rules. Like vampires are garlic and sunlight, or Freddy, he only gets you when you're sleeping, So there's rules with Final Destination as well. And because of these rules, the plot emerges in this newest movie, which is I really liked. I thought it was super cool. But I do have to say this out loud. Final Destination 4 is a dog shit film. Movie is awful.
So I've heard.
That one is very bad. Every other one is pretty good. But 4 is like, wow, what the fuck happened, man? So just keep that in mind. Again, that's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 or like a drinking game style movie. I would say because nothing makes sense and it's like so like mid aughts like jank. Bad CGI, low budget, like titty type of shit.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of stuff ridiculous. From the aughts that, it either skews really good or really bad. And there are so few that fall like kind of squarely in the middle in, that good bad character category. There's so many remakes of much older horror films out of the aughts. And some of them we've gone back and we have a greater appreciation for the remakes, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with what's her face, Jordana Brewster.
Yes.
It's a far better film than I remember it originally.
Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Wild. Kind of interesting.
Speaking of much older films, I have definitely gone back and watched some kind of blank spots in my horror education. I went back to 1960 with Eyes Without a Face. And I'm sure you've seen the like poster for this film before. If not, all right, having seen the film.
Yeah.
But basically this plastic surgeon who he was in a car accident with his daughter. Her face was just horribly disfigured. So he ends up basically kidnapping women to remove their faces and try to surgically implant them on his daughter.
Whoa.
And for a film from 1960, there is a graphic surgery film or a surgery scene rather. It is, it is something. And you can see a lot of inspiration in this film for stuff that would come later. So it's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Whoa, this is brutal. I'm going to send you this link. I'm showing the picture of the gruesome, fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Also, I definitely have to check this out.
Yeah, late 60s. Saw a cool Vincent Price film, Witchfinder General. Takes place during the English Civil War. And during the time that all that shit was going on, you'd have all sorts of people kind of profiting off of the chaos. And this guy is somebody who just goes from town to town, and people would accuse somebody of a witch, and he would question them and ultimately, help put them to death. And he plays such a great villain in that film. And it's funny because I had seen another one from like the early 70s shortly before that, The Blood on Satan's Claw, and similar type of like English Civil War era, bad shit happening in a small, rural town. And I'm like, it's all right. And Witchfinder General put that to shame. was
Cool.
very cool. So yeah, like movies that
oh, that's on my radar now.
kind of like folk horror-y, which is a
Right.
subgenre that is super cool. I love folk horror. I will die on the hill that Hot Fuzz is a folk horror film.
Oh, totally. I totally see why you say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. You know, for the greater good.
The
greater good.
I like The Witch. I understand why people don't like The Witch. Some people don't.
I've always been a supporter of The Witch. I enjoy it.
It's a good time. Yeah. I think it's a good time.
There is a documentary on Shudder. It is so long, but it's like Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched or something like that, and it's basically the history of folk horror in cinema all around the world. It is just a fun way to learn about folk horror films that, you know, either some that you wouldn't necessarily think of that genre, or just, you know, movies that you're totally unaware of and just put them on your radar. It's pretty dope.
Nice. That's awesome. We're talking about older movies, so I feel like it's time to bust out the thing I alluded to earlier. So let me go grab it.
We have a massive pregnant pause as Jacob goes to grab the thing.
Here we go. I didn't have it by me. So Joy found this on Amazon. It's Scratch and Play Classic Top 52 Horror Movies Scratch Off Cards. And I was like, sure, that's awesome. I mean, I wonder how many, you know, of those movies we've seen. So hey, what we've been doing is just scratching a card, and then if we want to rewatch a movie, we'll rewatch it, and if we haven't seen it, we watch it. So let's go through the movies that we scratched off.
All right,
cool. There's still quite a bit. There's still this much.
Damn.
But starting at the top. I dropped it. Of course, we have It Follows.
Nice.
Good movie.
They're still working on a sequel.
Nice. That'd be fun to watch a sequel. Which we did watch Smile 2, and I thought it was pretty good. And I
still
always
have to get to that.
Movies.
I put that on my list for this year. I still haven't seen it.
Nice. So yeah, we were like, you know what? We're starting off October. I think it was the last week of September, actually. We were like, fuck it, let's just rewatch It Follows. Then we scratched off Dawn of the Dead, 1978. 1978. Which is a movie I've always wanted to see.
There is so much going on in that movie. There is so much commentary on just consumerism and just, you know, the mindlessness of people, and just
yeah.
When I was an undergrad, I once went to a Halloween party as the Hare Krishna zombie.
Yeah, I love that guy. He almost gets her.
He does.
That part's pretty intense. That movie, I did not realize how much zombie lore, like that is still holds up today. Really does originate from that movie. Everything that I thought was like an innovation, like so many things I thought were like, oh, I didn't know this, like the fact that zombies are just going about their days like they used to, just mindlessly. That's why they feel like they have to come to the mall. I thought that was made up in another movie, you know, later. So it's just like, wow. And then just so many things that are clearly influenced by that film. I thought it was dope as fuck. And don't forget, Tom Savini makes an appearance in that movie as an actor.
Yes, he does.
And that part's pretty fucking cool too. Which we'll talk about Tom Savini a little more in a sec. Then we pulled The Shining, which we've seen about 12 times, and we were all right, let's not rewatch The Shining. I can watch it now in my brain.
Yeah.
Every so often, every few years, every 5 years, I may throw it back on, you know, for fun. But yeah, we were good. Then we pulled this movie, Good Night, Mommy. Have you seen this movie before?
Yes, I have. Oh, that is something.
That is something. And then I didn't want to bring this up now, but again, the vibes of Bring Her Back, sort of same, you know, to some degree. There's some sort of abuse, although it's the other way around. But this is man, what an intense fucking ride this movie is. But I do have to say that for some, they put the American version on this card rather than the original.
Yeah,
and
I've seen the original, not the American one.
Okay, me too, because I didn't realize that I found the original one. We watched that instead. So I do want to watch the American one too, but I do really like the original. It's what a fucking crazy movie. But talk about unsettling.
Yes.
Like making you squirm in your seat watching a film. Again, that's why I'm saying the vibes are similar with Bring Her Back for me. I was like, oh, what's with all these movies just trying to get under my skin and make me like not want to look at the screen?
I'm wondering if Martyrs is in that deck of cards.
Oh, Martyrs is so over the top that I don't even know what. I still can't even talk about Martyrs. I'm just like, that movie is literally the definition of a wild ride.
It's also like everyone's one and
places.
done, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's
I mean,
I'm good.
I feel like I'm due for a rewatch. I could probably rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
Just because of how ridiculous it was and how long ago I watched it. But yeah, what a fucking ridiculous movie. You're totally right. Then I pulled this, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hell
OG
yeah.
Alien. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Even though I watch that movie every year, we watch it again.
So last year, I saw that in a theater for the very first time. Last year was its 45th anniversary, and there was a new print of it going around theaters, and just the level of detail, being able to see it on the big screen like that, all cleaned up and everything, it was really cool.
Yeah. Oh man, I really missed out because I fucking love the original Alien. That's just such a good movie.
Top tier film,
and we had fun with it. Top tier film. I'm always a slut for the sci-fi horror movies anyway. And that's like the one, if there was one. Then we pulled The Witch, and Joy doesn't really like The Witch. She watched The Witch kind of recently with me, so we were like, it's fine. We already seen that. She's never gonna watch it again, she said. She hates that movie, she said. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, well, it's, to each their
Fair
own.
Enough. Not for everyone. Yeah. Exactly. Which is fine. Then we pulled Audition.
Oh.
Yeah. That was fun because Joy hadn't seen it, and I was like, she likes romance movies.
It's like a romantic drama, watch Audition. Right? For like 90%
starts off as one. But her complaint for this movie is that it's a slow burn, pretty fucking slow, which I understand. It is a long ride. But I think by the end, I just think this movie's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's and just banger Takeshi Miike film. So
yeah, yep. Which I do need to go back and watch the Ichi the Killer and watch the few that I haven't
threw that
seen
on my list too.
It's been a while, since I think I watched it when I was like a teenager. We got Hereditary, of course.
Nice.
Which, by the way, when we do, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the first time I saw that film, I felt like I needed to take a shower.
Yeah, agreed. It's really like it really affects you. It like really fucks with your mood. It does a really good job at that.
Especially if you don't know much going into it. It's
and we didn't. We had to look up stuff and after we watched it, like to understand exactly what's going on, and then once you understand the lore of all the stuff, and the movie's not telling you, but it's even scarier. Hereditary is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. We own it, and we just decided let's just watch something else, because we've seen it a couple times. So then of course Psycho. That's our ultra old movie that we watched, and we did watch it, and that movie still fucking holds up. So
absolutely, it does.
Such a good movie. Yeah,
very good.
I absolutely love the original Psycho. Then we watched this Cronenberg Fly. Yeah, fucking
my
Brad.
God.
Joy had never seen this. She never saw this.
Oh wow!
I know.
How'd she like it?
That was a really good time.
How'd she like it?
How'd you like The Fly, Joy? She said, that was good. I like that. There you go. Jeff Goldblum, you're the best.
He was such
which
a
finally,
good-looking cat back in the day too, wasn't he?
he's a handsome boy.
Even now, he's a
back
good-looking
then,
man. You know?
Yeah, now he's a handsome old man. You know,
There you go.
just like you, Joe. Just like you.
Aw.
And then he's also in Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yes, he is. That
Holy
is
shit.
one of those movies where it's a remake
Bravo.
and it's so crazy good. It's
So fucking good. What a great
the
movie.
Cast, the
incredible.
moment with the dog, and that's all I'll say.
Yes, the dog. Joy, remember the dog? She said, "Yeah." That's
it's
the best part.
Wild. It's wild.
Fucking wild.
My God.
But no,
yeah.
Unparalleled levels of anxiety and paranoia.
Yes.
I've never felt that from a movie in my entire life.
Yeah.
I feel like, and again, 1978, same year as Dawn of the Dead. That movie came out, so they must have been cooking that year in the horror department.
Sutherland was on a tear in the 70s.
Yeah.
Go back about 5 years earlier and check out Don't Look Now.
Okay.
Donald Sutherland and Julie Christie. They are in Venice. They are mourning the death of their daughter.
You told me about this before. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's so good. Oh my God.
Yeah. Because I think we the last time we did a podcast, we were like, let's come up with a couple deep cuts, and that's the one you threw at me, and I was like, okay. Like she's wearing like a red dress or a red skirt or something
red,
in the picture,
raincoat.
I believe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like a plastic raincoat.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that, especially now that like we watched Invasion the Body Snatchers, and I'm just like, man, this old stuff is really got the stuff for sure sometimes. And then
absolutely does.
Here's the next two, which we didn't rewatch because of course Candyman, great. We watched it last year. This is OG Candyman. This is Tony Todd. This is just incredible movie, of course. It's so much more surreal than I thought as a kid. As a kid, my cousins just wanted to scare me with Bloody Mary and Candyman with mirrors. And like, I've had this lifelong fear of mirrors because of my fucking cousins. And then I watch a movie and it's like, no, it's really just, it's more of a study of like anthropology and like the, class warfare basically. And like, just fucked up shit.
And then
really
you get
cool.
the Nia DaCosta reboot and it's like all about gentrification and it's, and I'll tell you, the original Candyman, one of the secret delights is the Philip Glass score. The score is so cool. It's
so good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger. But yeah, I like a good surreal movie. That's why I like Suspiria so much. Which I think is one of the only like Italian classic horror films I've seen so far. I know I need to get on those. The guy,
they're not for everybody.
Galio and shit,
Giallo,
But I really like Suspiria, and that's super driven by the Goblin score as well.
Oh yeah, the Goblin score is awesome. So Suspiria is a lot of people's gateway Giallo. It's
makes sense.
It's pretty accessible. It's got such a cool color palette to it. I'll tell you though, the remake of it.
I started watching it, but I haven't, gone through and watched the whole thing.
It's a little, maybe a little bit more of a slow burn, but it's really cool in what it does. Great cast. You get Tilda Swinton playing two roles. It's neat.
Tilda Swinton, man. What a wild, what an interesting, weird woman. Apparently, Joy always says that that my hall pass is Tilda Swinton, even though I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, with David Bowie out of the picture, at least you have her.
That's true. You said Tilda Swinton is my hall pass. My Hear Me Out. It's a game the kids are playing. Hear me. Anyway, Tilda, get him, I guess.
There you go.
Then we pulled Saw,
Okay.
which it's fine. We didn't
Yeah.
have to rewatch. I just watched them last year.
Yeah.
And then finally, the where we're at now. What's up, Arturo bartender? I see you in the chat. He said, "What's up?"
Hey.
1990s fucking Savini version of Night of the Living Dead, which I have not ever seen.
Rated remake.
I
Underrated
hear
remake
this
for
all
sure.
the time, dude. I hear this all the time, and it's his directorial debut, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've
yeah.
heard. So
No,
I
it's
cannot
fun.
wait. I saw it was on Tubi, and I was like, we'll deal with the commercials. And then I saw just today, it just came to fucking Shudder.
Nice.
So I'm primed and ready. Okay, so that's my list of what we've been doing, at least with this thing. And yeah, it's just been a fun time, man. We're just watching through these movies, and I'm just curious what other deep cuts will pop up that we'll have to watch.
Nice. It's the perfect
Yeah.
time of year for it. And, of course, over in your Discord, of course, we have the, what is it? Spooky season as always, or
Yes, sir.
something along those lines.
No, you got it. You called it.
It's always a good time for a good old creepy movie, but,
Yeah.
it's even more so right now.
Yeah, I accidentally got a year subscription to Shudder, so now I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna go through, watch all the Joe Bobs on there, series. I started Hell Hotel. I watched the first episode, and it's cheesy, but it's not bad. I'm like, I might see this through. Do you know what that is?
I'm not familiar with that one, but if you need a decent horror comedy where you're just going to be like, what the fuck is happening? That's also kind of cosmic horror. On Shudder, it's one of their Shudder originals, because they were producers on it or whatever. It's Ryan Quanten, the guy that played the brother on True Blood, and you only ever hear his voice, but J.K. Simmons. It's called Glorious. Don't look too much up.
Don't look anything up.
It all takes place in a rest stop restroom around a glory hole.
Oh shit! Let's go.
And
that sounds like fun.
Goes places.
All right, I'm excited. Also, fuck, I had something and the monkey. By the way, badass. Yeah, that is now one of my favorite horror movies. By the way, like I'm like, I'll probably watch a monkey every year now.
Fun cast. It's just kind of screwball, horror comedy. And then we get yet another film from Oscar Perkins here in about a month or so.
Nice.
What is it? Keeper. And Tatiana Maslany is in this one too. So.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Also, there's like
basically do everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tatiana Maslany. Yeah, right. She-Hulk. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. This
Come on, man.
Yeah. What the hell else was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh, there's Shelby Oaks.
Yeah,
I keep seeing trailers for it. Is that supposed to be good? Yeah, that's looking great, dude. I want to check that out. Yep. I just keep seeing trailers pop up, and I'm always like, oh yeah. So, I'm kind of interested in that. You're gonna have to tell me how you think about Black Phone 2 when you do watch that. By the way.
Yeah, I will. My opinions will be known. That is for sure. I've very much been looking forward to this one. Just saw a trailer yesterday for a new Sam Raimi film. Comes out in January, which is not always a good sign. But it's Rachel McAdams, and I forget the dude who's in it, but he's like a CEO, kind of asshole boss, and she works in his office, and he's like horrible to her, and she's sort of mousy, and he ends up giving her this opportunity to save her job because he's just being a dick, and he's like firing her over her head. And so she hops on his PJ with him, and they're flying off to some conference or whatever, and the plane goes down, and they are the only two survivors on the desert island, and the tables are kind of turned. And it's like her inner yeah, her id comes out in a big way in that trailer.
Fuck yeah.
I forget what
Coming
it's
next
called.
year.
It's is it
Send
Send
Help.
Help? Okay, yep.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, it looks
Nice.
dope. I
Sweet.
getting a little bit of Drag Me to Hell vibes as well.
Good. Good. Love
Kind
that.
of in that, person who starts off as kind of like meek and mousy, turning into, just a much stronger character as the film goes along.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I would love
Nope.
to see a new Sam Raimi film, so I'm down, even if it is a January release.
Yeah, I'm
but
there. I'm a Sam Raimi massive fan, so
yeah,
I'm into it. I love Drag Me to Hell, and I love the Doctor. What is it? Doctor Strange. Doctor
yes,
Strange in the
Multiverse of
fuck.
Madness.
Wow. See how important Marvel is to me now?
Yeah, I know, right? But you know what? The fact that it was a Sam Raimi film made it, at least watchable.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
yeah,
Agreed.
it had some
I did dig
fun
it. Yeah.
bits. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Good shit.
yeah, just let Sam Raimi do his shit. That's all. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Give me crazy like moving shots. Give me like
Oh yeah, all the Dutch angles
quick
and yeah.
edit. Yeah. Make the camera spin and make it unsettling, but also hilarious with the awesome score. Come on, great.
Yeah.
Good shit. Besides
Absolutely.
all that, is there any other you think of that you must talk about?
I feel
I
like
feel
we
like we
were
covered.
all talking about weapons.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
that's probably
which I
been
haven't
talked to.
seen.
Okay, that's got to be
Still
coming to
haven't seen
streaming
Weapons.
soon.
Yeah, no, it for sure. I think I can rent it at least. Every year I do this thing called Tacos and Terror, where I make tacos and we watch a double feature.
Nice.
And Weapons on my list, so I want to rent that. But I'm still trying to think about like the first movie because the first movie I put on while we're eating and hanging out, so it's usually something more fun. So I got to think about that. Maybe the
Nice.
birds. Put the birds on.
That could be fun. That could be
But yeah,
fun.
Weapons I definitely want to see that night because it just
What
seems crazy.
else? If you need a kind of like not particularly heavy werewolf film, Werewolves with Frank Grillo was kind of fun.
Okay.
It's not a great movie, but it's a good time still.
Yeah, last year we put on the Demeter.
I still need to see that Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah, which was like that was a perfect movie to put on.
I've got another good one for you. It's I think people slept on this. The prequel to Orphan, Orphan First Kill.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I might actually be down. That might be the one actually, because I've been waiting to put that on.
It has a super fun twist that I just was not prepared for, and it just leans into the goofiness of that twist in like the best ways. And also the fun bit is that in the original film, you had this young actress who is around the age that her character was portraying, who was supposed to be a 30-year-old woman. And then basically this is almost like a legacy prequel where now she's much closer to the age that her character was actually supposed to be portraying somebody who's younger than 10.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's so wild.
That's so bonkers. That's so awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's got to be it. I'm gonna put that shit on. Thank you for that help. I appreciate that.
That's again one that I think people kind of slept on. I answered the bat signal from Nightlight here a few weeks back, and they needed a guest host very quickly, and I hopped on to talk Orphan with Prince. And
Nice.
he brought up First Kill, and I'm like, you know what? I still haven't seen it. And God, it's been like 2-3 years since it came out. Like, holy crap, that just kind of
Yeah,
came and went, right? And I did
totally.
watch it pretty quickly after that, and yeah, I was very impressed. I mean, it's not, you know, great cinema by any stretch, but it is a fun time. And you know, you get some cool people that you haven't seen in a while, like Julia Stiles, and you know, it was fun. Um,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Like Steve Zahn's like in a movie coming up. Not I don't think a horror movie
Oh,
either. Like I'm like
shit. What
I'm
is
like
it?
cool. I love Steve Zahn. I miss these actors. I haven't
Yes,
seen him forever.
exactly. And I know exactly the movie you're talking about, and I'm
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
blanking on what it is, which is awful. But yeah, is it the? No, it's not the one with Jesse Plemons and
Mm,
what's her face from Superbad, Emma Stone.
I don't think so. I think
No, it's
it's
something
well,
else. Jesus, what is it?
it looks like a drama movie called She Dances.
Okay, it's something
Maybe
else
not.
I'm thinking of then. Huh.
To look.
Shit.
But I mean, come on, Saving Silverman. That's a good
Yeah,
movie. That's a good
good
ass movie.
times. Good
Let's see.
times.
Upcoming Anaconda. It's Anaconda. That's what it is. It's Anaconda. It's the friends who are
Yes.
remaking Anaconda.
Yes, it's
Yeah. Oh,
very Be Kind Rewind.
yes. Yes, which is a great movie. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it is, dude.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
definitely
looking
want to check
forward to
that
that
out.
one.
Anyway, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's gonna be such goofy fun.
I love it. Goofy fun is a good time.
And the ageless Paul Rudd. So there you go.
Absolutely. The vampire in his own rights.
Yes.
Much
Yes.
like Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a bunch of movies. Is
Yes.
there any other movies or like one last thing you want to say, or we can get into this little trivia quiz thing?
I think we should get into the trivia quiz because we've gone over a
All right.
lot of films.
Yeah, we sure have. And I have a lot on my list now, so
Let me
I'm
tell
gonna have
you,
to check them out.
my list that I threw together for the 100 horror movies in 92 days thing is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 120 movies. So I am not hurting for films that I could put on to try to work my way through the
Cool.
challenge. It's just, you know, sometimes you
Yeah.
just want to play a little bit of Silent Hill F, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Which I've been watching. I've been doing streams with Frankfurter while he plays, and
Yeah.
people send us jump scares, and that's been a lot of fun. It's actually fun to watch.
It's a
And
really
I've been
good
playing
game.
Resident Evil 1 on my own.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, really good game. So far so good.
Mhm.
Gotta love Japanese horror. Okay, so this guy on Reddit made 2 pub quiz style horror movie quizzes that we are
Okay.
going to check out. Although I'm going to pull it up in Firefox because this thing is riddled with ads.
Nah.
Okay. So this is like a quiz that is timed. So we got 12 minutes to do
Okay.
it. Okay.
We're on
All
the
right.
clock.
So when I hit play, we're gonna go. There's 25 questions, I guess. And we're gonna work together, and then we'll see how well we do.
All right.
Are you ready?
My mind is your mind.
Here we go. Here we go. Mind meld. All right. 3, 2, 1. Play quiz. All right. Ty West 2022 film X takes place in which U.S. state? Florida, Texas, Arizona, Louisiana.
Texas.
It's Texas, right? Okay. Next. It's score 1. Nice. Which of these films were not nominated for an Academy Award in any of the big 5 categories? Get Out 2017, Misery 1990, The Shining 1980, The Silence of the Lambs 1991.
Shining.
Shining. Okay. Correct. What is the name of the demon that possesses Reagan McNeil in The Exorcist 1973? Pazuzu. That's an easy one. And I like the picture of Pazuzu that
Hell yeah.
flashes in the movie.
Yeah.
This musician played Eddie in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Meatloaf.
That's Meatloaf.
Yes.
Which of these we're doing it? Which of these actresses have never played the role of Wednesday Addams in film or television? Christina Ricci, Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega, Lisa Loring. It's Winona.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, no, it is. We're on question 6. Perfect. I was like, what? The mask serial killer Michael Myers wears throughout the Halloween franchise is a mask of which real life actor? You know this.
Oh, Shatner. Yeah.
The Shat. The correct. What is the fictional town that acts as a predominant setting for the Scream franchise, specifically the first, fourth, and fifth films?
Woodsboro.
Sunnydale, California. Woodsboro, California. Yeah, all right. That's correct. Which installment of the Final Destination franchise features a massive highway catastrophe vehicle pileup as its set piece? Premonition, Final Destination 2, which is correct. I just told you I watched them all. That was this year.
That's scarred.
I could have answered any of them.
Millennials for life.
Yes, the water bottle. In the Evil Dead franchise, reanimated or possessed persons are known as Deadites. Of course. Number 10. What is the name of the child that serial killer possessed doll Chucky targets in the Child's Play franchise? The character also appears as an adult in the Chucky TV series. Will Byers, Damian Thorne, Andy Barclay, Danny Torrance. Andy. Yeah, that's right. Who is the narrator of Disney's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow 1949? Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Roger Miller, or Walt Disney? Whew, that's a tough one.
Say again the first one.
Bing Crosby?
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yes, you're correct. Nice work. I didn't know that one.
We're killing it.
Yeah, we're 11 for 11. In The Cabin in the Woods, 2011, what item in the basement is used to summon the redneck torture family to prey upon the protagonists? Is it a journal, a reel of film, a music box, or a conch shell?
It's the journal.
Journal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they read it. Hereditary. Hereditary. 28. Hold on. That movie is like one of the best horror films ever made.
It's wild.
So good. Hereditary 2018 was the directorial debut of which filmmaker? Ari Aster. Yep, that's correct. Which film is set in a more recent time period or year? Note, year in brackets is the year the film was made, not when it was set. Okay, I see. Wait, which film is set in a more recent time period?
Okay, the time period that the film takes place in. Okay.
And what's the newest time period? King Kong, The Others, The Witch, or Bram Stoker's Dracula?
The Others.
I think The Others.
Yeah, The Others.
I think it's The Others.
Because it's World War II.
Yes. Correct. Okay, cool. We got it. So far, so good. Which horror movie villain's signature weapon is a shoulder-mounted laser cannon known as the plasma caster? I mean, it's the Predator. Yatuja. Or Yauja. Swing, swing, swing. What is the nationality of the helicopter pilots that were firing upon the dog-disguised alien at the start of 1982's The Thing? Ooh, that's tough.
They were Norwegian, yes?
It's Icelandic, Swedish, Norwegian, or Finnish.
Oh, shit.
Norwegian?
I want to say Norwegian.
All right, we're going to go with it.
Because aren't they
correct?
Are we at war with Norway? It's, yeah.
Who composed the score for the film Candyman? Come on, you just said it.
Philip Glass.
Philip Glass. Nice. See, we know our shit. Name the actor best known for playing the villain John Kramer, a.k.a. Jigsaw, in the Saw franchise. That's Tobin Bell. I know that. What is the make and model of the car that features in the film adaptation of Christine?
It's Plymouth Fury.
Plymouth Fury, Chevrolet Impala, Ford Thunderbird, Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, Plymouth Fury.
Correct. What is the song that Patrick Bateman plays right before he murders his coworker Paul in American Psycho?
Oh,
Glory
it's
Days by Bruce Springsteen. Hip to
Huey
Be Square, I
Lewis.
think.
Yep. Hip to be
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
Yep.
By Huey Lewis, yeah.
And the
What is the
news.
name of the and the news? And he does this move.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? God, that movie's so good too. What is the name of the real life serial killer that served as inspiration horror villains from films like Texas Chainsaw, Silence of the
Ed
Lambs, and
Gein.
Psycho? Ed Gein, yes. Which, fuck Ryan Murphy, by the way. Let's move on.
Yes.
I don't want to even elaborate. What governmental position does Robert Thorne, adopted father to Damien, hold in The Omen, 1979? Senator, President, Secretary of State, or Ambassador to the UK?
Ambassador.
Ambassador to the... Oh, yeah, because they are in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Neo Yoshi? He says, look at the sick pairing. 23. What is the name of the pub that the main group of characters plan to seek refuge out during the zombie outbreak in Shaun of the Dead 2004? The Winchester. Have a drink and wait till everything blows over. Which of these films does not feature an on-screen character death or body count? Drag Me to Hell 2009, Poltergeist 1982, It Follows 2014, or The Shining 1980. It's Poltergeist, I think.
Yeah.
There's no actual deaths in the Poltergeist, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, that's correct. 25. What is the highest grossing worldwide horror of all time, according to...
It's one of the It films, isn't it?
This is from last year. This quiz is made. World War Z, It Chapter 1, Megan, or The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, it's It Chapter 1.
It Chapter 1? Mm-hmm. Correct! 100%! 100%. I'm going to show it on screen, right? If I can. Hold up. I got to get the receipts for this. Got to get the receipts on screen. Hold up. There it is. 100. You see it right here. Look at that. Average score 62%. Losers. Losers. Zers. Good shit. We fucking did it.
Oh yeah, we nailed
that. Was incredible. We could do another one, but I feel like let's just save it for next year.
Yeah.
You know, that was good. Thanks to GRV Rush 2112 on excuse me, Reddit. This is from the r/horror subreddit, which is a good subreddit. That was a lot of fun. Good shit. It was.
And it just shows
I feel
that
like
we know our stuff. So
we do know our stuff. We do know our stuff. So now, just to do a super quick abridged, just the 3 acts of the movie, abridged plot for a horror movie. We should talk about. I was gonna say we should do that for the invasion of the Body Snatchers. Do you want to run through that? We could like 5 minutes. 5 minute plot.
Here, I'm going to bring up the Wikipedia page. So I've got, a general outline of the plot right in front of me.
Awesome. I do know the movie kicks off with alien plants infecting regular plants and fusing with them and creating gross buds and eventually weird tubular flowers that look not fucking human. It does not look like it's from this planet Earth.
And I love how like the characters work at the health department in San Francisco.
They do. It's not even like the CDC. It's like the health department.
No, they're going to shut down a janky Chinese restaurant somewhere. That's what they're doing. Yep. It's yep.
Well, actually, he goes to a 5-star restaurant, or like a expensive restaurant, and he's criticizing them because they charge so much. But then he finds rats, and that's fucking gross. He's like, these are rat droppings in the soup. He pulls one out of the soup. It's disgusting. That's how the movie starts.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, kick it off.
Yeah. So, we start with this parasitic alien race abandoning its dying planet and traveling to Earth. And yeah, we get this
Right.
laboratory scientist, Elizabeth, from the health department. She brings one of
Mm-hmm.
these flowers home, shows it to her boyfriend, and then she wakes up the next morning and he's a little off. Yeah.
That's not him. It's not him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So then, yeah, it's, yeah, and he's also like cleaning up the debris from the container that she brings the plant home in. It's like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, come on.
Um,
He's like sweeping it up.
and then yeah, she goes to work and she talks to her friend about the change in her boyfriend, and she's a little
Mm-hmm.
paranoid about the situation. Yeah, yeah. And then she mentions she follows him a little bit and ultimately sees him with people that she doesn't know, and it's like, wow, you are
See?
paranoid. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
That is the
fucking
scene.
stalker. It's
Yeah. She's right to be paranoid, but she
oh
is
yeah.
stalking him straight up.
Yep. Yep.
Straight up. But it is weird.
Yeah.
And then Donald Sutherland goes to his get his like dry cleaning done, and then the guy's like, "My wife, that's not my wife," and she's the one doing the dry cleaning. And then later
Yep.
on, when they come back, he's like, "No, nothing wrong with my wife anymore," and it's
Yeah.
like, "What's going on, man?"
Yep. Yep. Neither
Yeah,
one of them are the people anymore. But yeah, it's
gross. They're
let's see
plants.
here. And yeah, there's this guy getting chased by a mob, and
Yeah,
let's see here. And everybody who's standing there staring is just like blank faced. And
yeah.
uh,
Yeah, and like at the beginning of the movie, there's just a couple people here and there, but as the movie goes on, like everyone just staring at every character that's on screen, because they're the only ones that are human anymore. And it
yep.
happens so fucking fast, dude.
Oh yeah.
But there's this weird surreal scene where Donald Sutherland is like going from payphone to payphone and trying to talk to government officials about what's going on with the flowers, and they're just giving him the runaround, and just such an anxiety inducing scene for sure. Body snatched.
Yeah. It's this movie, I need to do a rewatch of it sometime soon.
Mhm.
Maybe when I'm wrapped up with trying to go through like new films to me here. But I have this feeling after going through the COVID-19 pandemic and everything
Yeah,
that we've been experiencing over the past decade of American politics, I feel like this movie is going to feel very differently in a rewatch.
dude. Yeah, I think that's why it hit so hard, and it's still like very
Yeah,
relevant.
man. It's
For sure.
so yeah, let's see here. They've got their friend is Jack, the character played by what's his face?
Oh
The
yeah,
Fly,
that's Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff
Yes.
Goldblum, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes one
And
of the main guys for sure. Yeah.
yeah, and he's like super like strung out and paranoid as it is.
Yeah.
Um
Leonard Nimoy is like a
oh, that's
psychiatrist or something in this
right.
film,
I forgot about
and
Leonard
you could.
Nimoy.
I think from the second that he's introduced, he's already body snatched, and so he's just basically like trying to get everyone to calm down and go to sleep, which is when the body snatchers can start
Yep.
snatching.
Yep.
We do see that scene where like they finally kind of understand what's going on with the flowers, and at one point Donald Sutherland like sits in his chair and falls asleep outside, and then you see finally the gross process of like a body being created, and all the weird stuff is going
The
all over him to
tendrils.
like suck
Yeah,
him out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like disgusting. And they end up killing the bodies that they were trying to copy there. But then from that point on, we know what the pods look like, right?
Yep.
And so then the pods are everywhere. And then that's when we get to the scene where you're talking about the dog.
Yeah, because there's something that gets fucked up with the process of them
Yeah,
doing the copy, and it's basically Sutherland and Elizabeth. They're like running around trying to flee these people and everything, and they end up coming across the dog with the human head. And isn't it
yeah.
the guy that was getting chased by the mob or something? I can't remember.
It
It's
was so like they're being chased left and right by the snatchers and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but as they're trying to just like hide and walk around, they just see like a pod is absorbing a homeless man and his dog in the
That's what it
park.
was. Okay.
Like the dog is right next to the guy, and they're both on the ground asleep. But then only one pod is absorbing them, and so later on you see it's a bulldog with the human head. It's just so fucked up.
it's it's not the greatest effect, but it's
No,
so unsettling that it just
it's so
works.
weird.
It's
Yeah,
very weird. So
I love that.
yeah, it's God, and I love how they're trying to not exhibit emotion. How they're trying to
Yeah,
blend in as they're, trying to get away and everything. And it's
yeah.
so perfect because um shit continues to happen. They're being pursued and all that, and
Mhm.
they get split up at some point.
They do.
uh,
Yeah. Jeff
um
Goldblum has to run off. Jack has to run off, and he obviously sacrifices himself so he can get away.
yeah.
But one of the girls in the group also gets away. And then later on, she shows up again, and you think she's changed, but really she's been faking it, and she's
Mhm.
actually fine. Like no one's bothering her. Then they get separated again. And that's important for the end of the movie, which we'll get into for a sec.
Yes.
But mostly, what you keep seeing is now there's just like everyone who's a body snatched person is now just being given like a pod, and they're just like supposed to spread them around the world,
Right.
which is just like what everyone's doing.
Yeah, it's almost like
And
there's
it
like a
all,
distribution center or something that they see at one
yeah,
point or another. Yeah.
yeah. People are just walking in and walking out with pods, and then there's like a boat, and the boat is picking up shipments of the pods, and then there's trucks full of the fucking pods, and it all comes to a head when Donald Sutherland finds the fucking place where they're growing these fucking pods, and he burns that fucker down. And that shit is so metal the way he does it. It's
Hell
super
yeah.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
He's being chased around by him, and he's kicking him off catwalks and like knocking down these lights, and it's starting all these fires. And then they're always yelling, going, "Rah!" you know, iconic stuff.
Yes.
But eventually, Elizabeth, she gets absorbed, and now you see naked Elizabeth, which this is the titty alert. There's a nude woman on screen now. Um,
Everybody eyes up.
yeah, parental guidance only on this movie. I don't think PG-13 existed at the time.
That's true. That's true.
That's a PG film.
Wow.
But yeah, now he has nothing else better to, nothing else to do. Like obviously Elizabeth's been taken, but he's still hiding. And there's this scene where people are finding him, but you don't know if he gets captured, and then it flashes to him just at the office, and he's just going about his business, and you're like, oh, looks like he's trying to blend in. He must have got away. And at the very end, that lady shows back up who's been
Veronica
pretending.
Cartwright from Alien.
That's right. And she's like, "Oh my God, you're okay." And then actually he's not. He's been body snatched, and then that's how the movie ends. It's with that iconic GIF that you always see of Keith and Donald Sutherland. And it's a big twist, and we've spoiled it all. But that's what we do. We're just going over the plots. Hey, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's all I care about. But hey, I timestamped it. All right, I timestamped it. If you want to watch it for yourself, you can. But for all those out there who haven't seen the movie, I mean, it's 1978.
Yeah,
it's an old movie.
Yeah, it's
hell. Definitely
it was
watch
a
it.
remake of a film, and it's been remade since.
Yeah, I kind of want to read the book.
Wasn't it?
It's a novel.
Nicole Kidman and fucking James Bond.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
What's his butt? Daniel Craig.
19. Oh, really?
Pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Wow.
Ooh.
Huh. Oh, 1993 body snatchers.
Well, there's
Meg
that
Tilly,
one.
Forrest Whitaker. Oh, wow. Damn, how many of these is there?
Oh, there's a good number.
Yeah, it seems that way. Cool, yeah, but like we've been saying, the 78 version is just so good. It's a great fucking movie.
That's the good one for sure. I'm curious, is there a decent 4K of it? Because that would be a good one to have on hand.
Criterion.
Oh,
make it happen.
God, that would be a good Criterion disc. But you know what? It would also be a good Arrow disc. I could see them doing it easy enough.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of physical media, it's sold out in pre-orders already in a lot of places, but right around Halloween, we get an Arrow 4K of John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness.
Ooh, cool. That's awesome.
One of the best, like, cosmic horror that has tons of inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft, but isn't H.P. Lovecraft because fuck that racist old dude. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Good shit. Yeah, I definitely need to check that out because that's always come up in conversation.
It's a good one. It is Carpenter has
can't pre-order it.
Apocalypse trilogy. There is The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and In the Mouth of Madness. And
Nice.
they are 3 films that really don't have anything to do with each other than just kind of being about the end of the world in one way or the other.
Yeah.
And they're all a good time.
Also, Body Bags, not connected to that trilogy, but
No.
John Carpenter. It's like a TV movie that I watched that was awesome, and he's like the gross corpse in it, like narrator guy in the movie. It's pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
I really liked it.
Of course, now all John Carpenter wants to do is just smoke cigarettes and play World of Warcraft. But to each their own.
Do it. He's worked hard. Well, he's Bionic Commando's coming out eventually or whatever. Fuck that.
Sure.
So he's got a video game coming out. It's like a zombie shooter.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see if it's good. I might not buy it. But it's cool.
We'll see what people have to say.
Hey, John Carpenter, excellent in the music space. And God, I love his movies.
Absolutely. That man can make a film score. That is for sure. It's
Arturo in the chat says there is a Robert Bloch story called From Hell that is pretty much the plot of Prince of Darkness, but noir.
Yeah, okay. I have heard of it. I have not read it, but I am passingly familiar. That's cool. Sweet. Robert Bloch, the author of Psycho. Yes. Pretty sure.
Nice. I don't know. I know about From Hell, about what's it called? The movie, which is a graphic novel.
Yeah, the
Jack the Ripper movie.
But yeah.
Nice. I'll look into that. Everything we've talked about tonight that I didn't know about, it's on a spread or it's on a notepad now. So I'm gonna look into all this stuff.
And it's being recorded
love you
for
guys.
Posterity.
100%. He said yes. He also wrote Psycho. Cool. I want to read. I want to read all those anyway. I should read more. Fun.
I honestly should. I was a voracious reader, like 20 years ago, and God, that just seemed to have stopped for some reason or another.
I know, same.
Probably because of this stupid thing.
And this computer and all that stuff. I do have Tomie that I read all of the Uzumaki.
So the very first film
Tomie's next.
of Tomie is really cool. There are like 7 or 8 sequels of varying quality, I hear, but I really enjoyed the first one. It was a lot of fun.
Sweet. Yeah, that's on Shudder, and I've been waiting to watch
Mhm.
it because I have like quite a few J horror on there. I also watched One Missed Call, which is pretty fun.
It was fun, but I'll tell you, I feel like it was hyped up a lot more than what it
Oh,
ultimately ended up
really?
being. Yeah,
Oh,
One
yeah.
Missed Call.
I
It
went
was
in fully
disappointing to me.
blind with no hype or anything,
Same.
so.
I just know that people talk
Mm,
that one up, and
mm,
unfortunately, I was a little disappointed. I
yeah.
really,
I mean,
I
Ring did
saw,
it better.
yeah, yeah, Ring and same director, Dark Water. Dark
Oh, yeah.
Water is like a
Yeah.
kinder, gentler Ring in some ways.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
the child actor in that one absolutely kills it too. They're great.
Nice.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Dark
I
Water is a
just saw the
ton of
American
fun.
remake
I've
of
never
that
seen
one, yeah.
the with Jennifer Connelly, right?
Yeah. Yeah, which was
Yeah,
fine. I'm sure the Japanese version's way better.
yeah, the Japanese one I've seen and it's just awesome. So by all means,
Fuck yeah.
check that out. Um,
I will. I will.
cool.
Dark Water. All right, Joe. I feel like we could just talk forever about horror
I
movies.
know, but this does feel
That's
like
why it's a
kind of
good
like
time.
a natural ending place here.
It
But
does.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
This has been a fun time, man. It's always fun talking
yeah,
movies with you and just nerding out about shit in
yeah.
general. So this was it was a cool thing that we made this happen. Always appreciated
I
it.
agree.
And again, the bonkers crossover of Neon Pocket Dimension and Murders with Mertens. So there we are.
I feel like we
Uh,
pulled it off. I think we did it,
we
dude.
made something happen. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll
We
see
hit
how it
all
plays
the
out.
flavors. I think we hit all the flavors of our podcast tonight.
Hell yeah.
It was a
It
movie
was
extravaganza, and that's all we set out to do. It's
it was
perfect.
flavorful. Yes, absolutely.
We even got a recap in there. We're doing our
Yeah, we
thing.
did.
Fucking killing it. Yeah, good shit, man. And look,
Yeah.
25 out of 25. Horror masters.
Yeah.
All right.
We know our shit.
Send us your quizzes, people. All right. We'll do this. We'll do a quiz once a year, and we'll try to. Oh my god, these lights above me are moving, and I thought I saw something move on the side. I got all scared. I love when we decorate this house. But yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good time.
We'll do this shit once a year around this time, man, and it'll be a good time. Catch up and see if they can stump us. Can they stump us 2026? We'll find out then.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
Why don't you lead us out in how
all right. Well, yeah. Hopefully this is good inspiration to kick my own ass into getting back into this type of thing. But this has been Murders with Mertens, a horror film podcast. Thank you for letting us tickle your ear holes. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are so inclined. I'll be back soon enough with another episode, supposedly. But until next time, keep it creepy, everyone.